there is the bunker. And a pup coming my way. Okay. This round thing here, I believe, is the actual silo. I guess somehow those hatches open and the missile would come out.
At Cape Canaveral, the 51st launching of an Atlas intercontinental missile, it's a perfect launching. Carrying a half-ton payload of research instruments, the Atlas, shown in these Defense Department films, soars downrange a full 9,000 statute miles.
Then an elevator would lift the rocket to the surface and it would launch off. 9 floors that would hold the rocket in place. Those floors were attached to large springs on the wall. So if there was an explosion at the surface, the entire floor was on like a shock absorber. Atlas could travel over 5,000 miles, pretty much at any target in the northern hemisphere. This is the escape hatch. If your main entryway were blocked, this was your backup plan for getting out. Originally, this shaft was filled with 4 tons of sand. So that would protect if an explosion happened at the surface, it would just blow over the top. These 2 large blast doors. This is a 2,000-pound door, 1 ton, made of manganese, and has a higher melting point than regular steel. You see this handle right here?
Yes.
That goes to the escape hatch you were looking down earlier. There's between 60 and 70 feet of water down there. About 1.3 million gallons of water. You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Takes a little while, doesn't it?
Wow.
Everybody ready to go? Huh? Okay. You get little points if you know what state is after Kansas. Anybody? Anybody? There's a fly on my banana. One crash maybe. At least the banana's covered with its own skin. Ew. Okay, this is the RV park. What town are we in? Hutchinson, Kansas. That's where the state fair is. And that was only about an hour and a half from where we just came from. But I'm gonna try to see some interesting things, including the state fair. This kind of looks like the Scotch broom we have at home, but not exactly. Ooh, that looks like a wasp. Look at this thing, Rob. That looks like a real stinger. Okay, I'm glad I walked over here because this is the doohickey that was in Twister. What do they call it? Yeah, Dorothy. Dorothy. Was the bus in here too?
I think so.
Heading down that 650 feet, it'll take about 90 seconds to reach the bottom of the you'll feel a bit of pressure in your ears, so just yawn, swallow, pretend to chew gum, anything like that. And if you need a light, I got one right here. I'll turn it on for you. step.
It looks like would be granite. It looks like granite. And you just have to tell yourself that it's salt. It's very quiet and I want to say like muted. Salt dust. What is this for, babe?
Collected by topside equipment during salt processing used to improve air quality.
This is really soft.
This is future road salt, but it needs to be more ground.
Okay, and what we got here? Ooh,
Mud hardened to the consistency of rock.
oh wow. And you touch it,
And it feels like mud.
clay or
Yeah.
it doesn't, it looks like rock, but it doesn't feel like rock. It
No.
feels like a, yeah, interesting. So these were probably, so that was probably for the salt thingies, whatever.
Exactly, and that's through the people.
This is for the people, but anything that had to come down here at that time had to be cut in half.
Or more.
And then,
and
or
then
more, and then
down.
reassembled because they couldn't get down the, that's why everything's so teeny tiny. Safety first. Can you imagine being the miners inside there? Yeah.
One of the first steps is undercutting. Have used many undercutters over the years. The undercutter is a chainsaw that cuts into the bottom of the mine face, which is the wall about to be mined. The blade cuts a gash 8 or 9 feet deep into the wall and about 6 inches high. This cut weakens the wall, making the blast more efficient and giving the salt a place to fall. The second task to the undercutting is the drilling. Large bore holes into the mine face. A miner generally drills 26 holes into a 40-foot face, which takes 20 minutes. The mine has several types of drills in operation. Some drills at this mine actually date to the 1930s and have been so well maintained that they're still in use.
When a nuclear bomb or missile explodes near the ground, great quantities of earth and debris are sucked up into the fireball and carried by the prevailing winds before falling back to earth. This material is radioactive fallout. The particles look like grains of salt or sand. Fallout gives off invisible gamma rays like X-rays, and heavy exposure to it can cause serious radiation sickness, even death. If a person receives a small or medium dose of radiation, his body will repair itself and he will get well. Usually, the effects of radiation from fallout are more severe in very young and very old persons, and defense information from the Department of Defense, Office of Civil Defense, Washington. Especially in time of emergency, think before you act and follow instructions by responsible authorities. You may receive warning of an attack by outdoor warning systems, or by radio or television, or even by word of mouth. Unless local officials have instructed you of a emergency, depend on radio, as the government will be broadcasting all the information it has available. The telephone line will be needed for official calls. Help keep them open. Let me read the local station as is broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Heard you about this up here going through this area. My voice will change, so don't be surprised.
We get ready to start our journey into the mine. Remember, for your safety, you must remain seated at all times. Keep your hands and feet inside the train, and do not raise your hands above the top of your head. Is a bulkhead. A bulkhead is what the miners call a wall that was used to direct airflow. This bulkhead is made of 1.5-inch thick tongue and groove planks supported by 6-inch by 6-inch timbers and sealed with black tar paper on the backside to keep air from that part of the mine from coming into this side. It was slowly being crushed by the roof, but as you can see, it finally came down. 23 to 1983. used a rail system to transport salt from the mine face to the salt skip, where it was hoisted topside. Then, in 1983, they switched to a conveyor belt system. Everything that comes down in the mine stays in the mine. And if you look at the lit area, you'll see that this is even true of mining trash. Now, we know this area was mined in the 1940s and used as a break area in the 1950s. And we found many name brand products in this trash pile from that time period, and some of which are still around today. There are a couple of things that we noticed here. One, there's a calendar from 1953 on the floor by the rocks on the left.
You've got to come back and look at all this stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It is. Just right across the hall in the Trainman trailer.
Thank you.
Of course.
Men in Black, Superman,
It does start in the same location, so you post office and you've got to come back and take a look at all
Batman. This is the bathrooms, and it's just amazing that I'm 650 feet below the surface, and there's bathrooms down here. Wow.
Mined using 40-foot by 40-foot widths. The reason why the miners dig out these pillars is because they support the ceiling. They hold everything up, and also they help with airflow. It's a lot easier to circulate air around the pillars. But there are some instances where the sizing of the pillars can change, and we'll see an example of that here at this next stop. Now, we are going to be spending a majority of our time at this gate up ahead. Will be in the 1950s portion. We're going to see an exception to that though on the right though. We're going to go through this little tunnel here. We're going to go over a section of the floor that is coming up. We're going to go over a slight hill, incline. And you'll see that the pillars on the left and the right are a lot longer than 40 feet long. On the left, you're going to see a big pile of empty dynamite boxes. And they call this here a powder magazine. Powder magazines are where the miners throw away their empty dynamite boxes. And you can see a couple of workbenches over here on my laser. So these workbenches were actually built using wooden dynamite boxes. Back in the day, miners did use wooden boxes, but they switched to using cardboard because during World War II, wood became precious and expensive.
Well, everything's preserved down here.
I've already decided that this state fair would be more interesting watching the people. Oh wait, the Dairyland thing is still open. Oh look, let's go in here.
Get your critters,
Yay, get the
Megan.
critters.
Let's go.
Llamas.
I'll step back for when you get started.
Probably gonna get, oh, okay. He's got his ears down, so that's a sign I'm gonna get a boogers. Put his ears down right away. Oof. No, not interested. They've been peopled out today. This little guy. Look at this little cutie. Oh, he's so cute. Hi. Hi. Oh, I just know he wants to put boogers on me right now. Bee? Hi, little baby. Oh, it touched me. Honestly, I just couldn't care less. I don't know how to tell you this, Rob. That one just said he wants to come live with me. Hi. Little baby goat. These are the bigger llamas. Oh yeah, it's been a hard day, huh, baby? Look at those eyes. It looks like Hero. I'm scaring him. That's the way they side-eyed you. Look at those giant onion fries, flowering onions. Cookie samples if you wanted one.
You want to go see what they are first, Greg? You want to do this? Hey, Henry.
That's our state trooper. Premium beef jerky, Rage. Ice cold lemonade.
Got some chickens.
Poultry! That's better than any ride. That's Rob's favorite kind of chicken. I had one when I was a kid. Oh. Whoa. Look at this guy.
Firewall.
I'm pecking my fingers, watch. It didn't hurt too. I already got a red spot there. He did, he put his heart into it. I didn't expect the chickens to be so tiny. I mean, there's my hand. It was really tiny. He's looking at me. She's looking at me. Oh, little babies. You're gorgeous. You want to peck my finger? There you go. Not interested. Look at this one. Poor little guys. You're gorgeous too. There's just so many different kinds of chickens here. Oh, there's a really pretty one over there. This one looks like one of those cookie jars that Grandma had, the way it's shaped. Look at that. Very handsome. It's like the perfect looking rooster. Not very big though. See? This one looks like from the cartoons. I'm sorry, you're very beautiful. They're smart. People say they're not, but they are. This is the one I came around to see. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hi. Turkey. But this one really hurts when it pecks you. Ow, ow. And interestingly, the turkeys look kind of like interested. Like what's? Yeah. Like what? What is it? Oh, do you have food? Ow. Hello? Swaddle. He sneezed on me. Are you jealous? Jealous? Yeah, this one's a little hot, but he's gorgeous. You're beautiful. I'm sorry. Sorry. Poor baby. I'm sorry.
second.
You're beautiful. Little baby ducks here. Well, they're not babies, they're just... Well, we can say we experienced the Kansas State Fair, and I can't imagine it's any different than the California State Fair, but this is our first...
Deep fried Oreo.
That sounds disgusting.
Going in.
You're gonna eat it? Okay, yeah. What do you think? Oh.
It's rich. It's sweet. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm hoping that this funnel cake right here helps me with my so much overload of information coming in here. Oh no, I can't get a pizza. I'm gonna have a meltdown. Oh no. Oh, here it goes. Kind of. Will it be okay? I don't know. I have to have this lemonade to find out. Hold on. Okay. That's refreshing. It's almost going to be worth the heartburn I have tonight. Yay!